Welcome to the semifinals. 4 comedians, 0 mercy.
This is Gio. This is Gio. Gio is his name, but it also just sounds like something he says a lot. Gio. Okay.
Your name is Dayton. Like, I know you got cigarette burns from your NASCAR parents.
Gio looks like he rolls up a Pokemon card to snort coke with.
You're like if a human became a parallelogram.
Gio looks like young Steve Harvey with fetal alcohol syndrome.
You look like you could morph into a ferret.
Gio looks like he'd steal your wallet and then skip away.
You look like Bud Light is actually making you trans. Gio's a model, model and employee at Chick-fil-A. My pleasure, slime. You look like you live in an abandoned school bus with roommates.
I do.
Yeah, that was it.
Give it up for the 2 employees at Chick-fil-A, everybody. All right, Dan Wickes, what do you think about this battle?
So I think that was an incredible way to start the night. You give it up for them again. Yeah, you guys are just so funny. Gio, you're so funny. I have no idea what Daytona parents are, but it might be the funniest thing I hear all night. But I know. Yeah, I know it's NASCAR, but. NASCAR fans. Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
We'll send out an email about it.
Okay. But yeah, you guys both killed it. I think so. But yeah, I think Gio hit like 5 for 5 today, and I think it was like 4 for 5. So I'm gonna go with Gio.
All right, 1 for Gio. Derek.
You know, what a great way to open up. I mean, honestly, it was just blow by blow. So much charisma considering how much autism is up here. It's great. It was so good it broke Dan's brain, even more than it was before. You know, I don't want to put the onus on JP, but I'm going to have to. It was just too close, unless Chloe heard all of this. But yeah, so I'm going to go with Daytona.
All right, tied up. JP, let's break it.
Love the visual imagery in this battle on both sides. It was awesome. It was like you both just like kind of, you're like the people in Minority Report who lie in the pool and then like information just gets channeled to them. And the rest of us are like, what does it mean? What are NASCAR parents? Why would he skip away after the robbery? It was very good. Really fucking good battle. I don't want to pick a winner. I think just by the narrowest of margins, I think it's going to be Gio.
All right, Gio takes it, but great job, guys.
I'll go first. Give it up for the one migrant on the raft who somehow manages to do a TikTok dance. Alejandra told me she likes to cook, and I don't know why she told me that. I stop by her food cart every single day.
Thanks, Ish, for taking a break from making kids cry at GameStop to be here today. Ish has been in 3 long-term relationships. They all end the exact same way, with her screaming on the other end of a phone, being like, I don't understand your accent. I want an American.
I feel like that is long-term, though. That's still a good thing. Alejandra's from El Salvador, and their biggest export is coffee. I like that they gave us coffee and someone who's going to pour it for the rest of their life.
Ouch.
Oh, thank you.
Ish used to do track and field, but By that, I assume that when he sees a girl, he tracks her and fields on her body. That he may be an untouchable, but they're surely not.
Alejandra's dad used to beat her, and then that's not the funny part. But then he stopped when he found God, and then he started again when he found her comedy.
Ish's apartment burned to the ground, and he lost everything he owned. Oh no, his ironic T-shirts!
I actually did lose a lot of those. Yeah. There's actually a boxer who's also named Alejandra Jimenez. I think it's crazy that there's two Alejandra Jimenezes who can take a punch.
Ish is 2 years sober from what? A haircut? He really is 2 years sober because he says he just keeps dating alcoholics. Ooh, surprise, surprise! You have to be drunk to date him.
Alejandra, if you're here, who's asking guys on Bumble what made them smile recently? That was it. That was all.
Okay, Ish used to live with a random guy that he met on Craigslist who is now a convicted pedophile, and Ish just had to move out because he can't, quote, live with someone who'd go into his room and steal his stuff.
Give it up for him! Great job. I used to be Ish's roommate. Derek, let's start with you. What do you think?
Another great round. Give it up for these guys, huh? I mean, well-written stuff. It was very back and forth. Honestly, Ish, you're my guy. You had some great stuff, but Jimmy Nemenez or whatever Rob called her. No, Alejandra did fantastic. I think, the reasons he biased, it was the knockout punch right at the end. I'm going to give it to the young lady here.
All right, one for Alejandra. JP.
Really good battle. I'm accounting for my bias here because I know Ish, we're from the same town. He's hoping for me. But the more I learn about your life, the more it sounds like a web series that would have gotten picked up by Amazon Prime in 2014. Oh, no, dude, the apartment's burning down. Like, that's the pilot. Oh, I moved in with this guy. He seems chill. I see the whole arc. It's really entertaining. I thought that was a really close battle until like the last two jokes. I think Alejandra just hit harder with those last two. I'm going to give this one to Alejandra.
All right, two for Alejandra. Chloe.
Yeah, great battle from both of you. Both equally tragic lives, it seems. My condolences. It doesn't seem like it's getting better, but it may never get better either. But we have tonight. Great. I agree. I think it was very close to star-ish. You had a couple that kind of tanked towards the end. Alejandra, I did really like the you have to be drunk to date him bit, so I'm going to give it to Alejandra.
All right, Alejandra's got it wrapped up, but Dan, what do you think?
Oh, wow. Ish lost all his clothes in a fire. Would that happen yesterday? Yeah, like the ironic T-shirt joke only hit so hard because you look like shit right now.
They just came out with a new single. I don't know if you're...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they... Shut up. The rest of the room does not. But yeah, I vote for Alejandra, even though it's already sewn up. But yeah, good job, though. Anyway.
Alejandra swept it. Give it up for her. Congratulations.
Justin used to be emo because when he cut himself, vanilla frosting came out.
This is so exciting. I can't believe I'm going to be in the new Nutty Professor movie. Devin is black, but he doesn't worry about the cops because the only arrest he has to worry about is cardiac.
Thank you, Panic at the Buffet. Justin looks like an unbathed woodman who lives in the mountains if those mountains were a giant fudge sundae.
Thank you, never goes for a run DMC. Devin looks like an R&B singer, and by R&B I mean roast and beef.
Thank you, taking back seconds. Justin's top 10 rappers are all white. Eminem, Macklemore, Yellow Wolf. He's always starting freestyles at Klan rallies.
They know how to get low, what can I say? Thank you, Malcolm Extra Helping. Devin is a big black guy, but he's got a pretty bitchy voice. When you look at him, you think Barry White, but when you hear him, you think Betty White.
Justin, he works at a shirt printer. He works at a shirt printer who makes the only T-shirts in his size. I looked him up. Turns out they're a bedsheet company.
For my Klan friends, what can I say? It's so fun to be here roasting my shadow. If you couldn't tell by his neck beard, Devin is married. Yeah, Devin got married to a woman he met online. She's Dutch, which I guess is one way to get back at them for the slave trade.
Justin, I see your January 6th pardon came through. That's amazing for you. While everyone else was in Nancy Pelosi's office, he was after a bigger prize, the Capitol Cinnabon.
Thank you, Ludacris Farley. Devin grew up in Long Island, which surprised me because I could have swore he grew up in a tank at SeaWorld.
Keep it going. That was great. JP, why don't you start us off?
Another great battle. A really tough choice for sure. At first, it looked like I'm sorry, I missed your first name. What was it? It looks like it was going Justin's way at first. Devin, I always love seeing Devin on stage. It always looks like he's the editor of a magazine about buttons. He was struggling a little at first, but then hit hard at the end. That battle, I feel like it could have gone either way if it was a little bit longer, but I think I got to give it to before fentanyl. I think Justin took this one.
Wait, who's that for? Justin. However, Justin. All right, Chloe.
I'm so excited we live in a world where mixed race sumo wrestling exists. I'm still a little bit stuck on Dan Wickes insulting another man's outfit. I'm spiraling. I can't go back to that. Ish, you've hit bottom. Yeah, this was fantastic. It's hard. I feel like Neil DeFat Ass Tyson was right there. I do think Justin edged it out just a little bit more, so I'm going to give it to Justin.
All right, 2 for Justin. Dan, what do you think?
I think my sweatshirt's cool and I get bitches. All right, yeah, this is an awesome battle. I love Devin always comes up here and usually he has a rough time because he's such an easy target. So I tried to see if I could. But yeah, you guys are both awesome. I think that you guys both had really funny, clever jokes. I'm gonna give my vote to Justin, but super close.
All right, that's 3 for Justin. He's got it wrapped up. But Derek.
Oh wait, was that 3 for? I thought you voted for Devin.
Nope. Yeah. 3 for Justin.
I vote for Devin.
All right. It does not. There is integrity in the system. All right. Derek, what do you think?
Well, Devin, call me the cops because you're fucked. Unlike most cases, like you started to come back at the end, and it is weird to hear Devin. No offense, you opening with a fat joke because I was like, wow, that's like coming from inside the house. And but Justin, great job. You took out gender affirmed Medea, and I was clean sweep for Justin here.
Okay, guys. Divya is convenience store hot. She looks like a 7 after 11 beers. This is true. Divya's mom has a ranked list of races that she would prefer her daughter to marry. And Divya sent me the list, and I'd like to read it to you. From the top, black, white. Oh, sorry, one sec. Can't see it. Indian, Chinese, smart goats, white, black.
I can't rebut that. That's that's the list. All right, give it up for this lesbian finally ready to live her truth. Andrew looks like his approach to hitting on women involves close-up magic. Like he just spends the whole night asking, "Is this your phone number?"
It's good to be here with the Hindu goddess of toothy blowjobs. Divya told me she's been single for like so long. And Divya, I mean this in the most disrespectful way possible. You must be terrible at sex and annoying to be around.
All right, we got to make this quick. Andrew's got to repeat his little joke at the office party because he's not sure everyone heard him. Go ahead.
This is a cool tournament. The winner of this tournament gets $1,000 after taxes. That's like 6 or 7 billion rupees. Which actually goes a long way when the only hygiene product you purchase is conditioner. You know, with that money, I could pay rent, or Divya could afford to get a portion of her back waxed.
We both know you're unemployed. All right. Andrew, if you're here, who's explaining Reaganomics to a bored Tinder date? Andrew actually dropped out of community college after a few weeks, and I think it's cool you're spending your comedy career the same way you spent college, not getting any credits.
All right. Starting off, what do you think for the first round?
Well, what I think is it's a good thing you're on stage with two people who look like they can help you with math. But yeah, I think great start, you guys. Really, this is a great. This is why you guys are this far. You guys are both incredible joke writers. I'm glad that we're gonna see 2 more rounds of this. I think my first round vote's gonna go to Andrew just because the list joke was so fucking funny. But yeah.
All right, Derek.
Thanks, Rob.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. You're so cute. You know, this was such a great battle. 2 of the best, honestly. We can't say it enough. Andrew, congratulations on the transition. And and you did have the best joke. I gotta give it to you as well.
All right, 2 for Andrew. JP.
Fucking awesome way to start this battle. I'm so glad this battle's 3 rounds. These guys are 2 of the best. After Andrew, you hit with that first one, it was such a 500-foot home run that was like, holy shit, I don't know how he's going to follow that in this round. And I think you kind of maybe put yourself a little behind the 8 ball for the rest of the round where Divya like made up ground throughout the first, and I think I give the first round by a hair to Divya. All
right, 1 for Divya. Chloe.
Yeah, who knew the Silicon Valley extras hated each other so much? Oh my god. Andrew, yeah, that first joke was amazing. I do agree with JP, though. I think Divya was just more consistent overall, and I thought her jokes were a little bit more clever, so I'm going to give it to Divya for this round.
All right, 2 for Divya, tied up. Do we care about a tie in round 1? Nope. It's a tie. Let's go into round 2.
All right, keep it going for the one guy in the college a cappella group that no one clicked with. Andrew looks like he still refers to kissing as necking. And like he doesn't have a word for consent. Andrew, you look like you collect vintage milk cartons. But just for the pictures of missing kids. Andrew actually didn't go through puberty until he was 20 years old. So when he molests kids, it's just to see if he's developing normally. Andrew shares the same last name as football player Peyton Manning, and they share the same stats. Peyton took 300 sacks in his whole career. Yeah, and Andrew's taken that many sacks in his whole
Yeah, Divya knows how sex works. You know when you're butt fucking with your nuts? Divya, thank you for taking a break from praying to a god with 6 armpits. You may recognize Divya from being embarrassed in a restaurant because her parents are yelling at a waiter for charging them for everything they ordered. Look, I love making fun of Indian people as much as anybody who's ever worked a customer-facing job. But I don't want to be like too racist, you know? Because like on one hand, I do want to get big laughs, but on the other 5 hands, I'm worried Divya will make a big stink about it, and you know how they are with making a big stink. So Divya used to use Invisalign. That's very Indian of her. You know, even her teeth had to be arranged if they wanted to meet up. Her mom's actually in an arranged marriage, so she doesn't use Invisalign. When she wants her teeth rearranged, she burns dinner.
Give it up for round 2. You can hold on. All right, first one was tied. JP, do you think did anyone pull away on this one?
God damn. Awesome second round. Andrew just had the rebuttal to start the thing off, and that he got some momentum there, and then just kind of hit the Trump button in the second round. He's like, let's go. He activated the 4chan forces of darkness and kind of mobilized. He's like, you didn't know I knew all this shit about Indians. You will feel my wrath. I think Andrew took that one.
All right, one for Andrew. Chloe.
Yeah, Divya, thank you for giving me the image of Andrew singing in a falsetto. Andrew had a great comeback to start, also great come on his back. I have to give this one to Andrew. It was really funny.
2 for Andrew. All right, Dan.
Yeah, I think we saw what happened. I'm now nervously figuring out how a tie and then the second round winner works when you do this.
Go to the audience.
Okay, wait, what? No.
No, if it's a tie at the end.
Okay, if it's tied, okay,
Yeah.
okay, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, Andrew, keep teaching us facts about Indian people. You get my vote.
All right, Andrew's got it wrapped up on this round, but Derek, give me thoughts.
Andrew, great job. It's hard to call it casual racism when you work so hard at it. Divya, I'm glad you guys are used to getting beat because Andrew did it.
All right, Andrew at the definitive second round, but Divya can still come back. Coming on the third round. Let's go.
All right, Divya. Oh boy. Let me tell you that puberty's a motherfucker, guys. All right, you watch out. Don't do that. Divya seems very proper. She's a goody 2 sandals. She looks like she doesn't watch porn, you know, which is ironic because in India every bus is a bang bus. All
right, Andrew, thanks for taking time away from posting Weezer lyrics on MySpace to be here. MySpace is also the only thing women ever ask Andrew for.
I don't want to objectify Divya. It's not my place because I'm not her uncles or father. But I don't know if you can tell, Divya actually has quite a pair. She also has a peach. It was part of the fruit basket she was sold for.
Andrew, if you're here, who's writing erotic fan fiction about that one Asian Muppet on Sesame Street? Andrew only uses lambskin condoms, so that it feels more natural for the lamb.
It's good to be here with the girl who only receives doggy style with no arch in her back. Divya Gunasekaran. It's a very colorful name. I looked up what it means. Divya means beautiful, divine luster, and charming. And Gunasekaran means just kidding.
All right, we do have to wrap this up. Andrew has samurai swords to look at online. Andrew didn't hit puberty until he was 20, and his brother is homeless. So he spent his teenage years the same way his homeless brother spent his adult life, begging for change.
Oh my God, that was great. Dan Wickes, why don't you start us off? What?
I just wish that the whole crowd had my vantage point, because these jokes are fun to hear normally, but they're especially fun when you get to see the girl in the middle just wincing. Yeah, but yeah, I think you guys are both super funny. But I think I'm gonna give this one to Andrew.
All right, one for Andrew. Derek.
Wow. This was just a premier battle, and Divya had some very calculated responses. Go figure. But even Andrew, in his desperate ways, needs this so bad, and it's so hard for me not give it to him. But I gotta give it to Divya.
Tied up, JP. Who's going to the finals?
It's tough because for both of these guys, you're two of the best at this, and it's like if you lose to either one, it almost doesn't matter. And you're both going to go back to work at a hedge fund on Monday anyway. It doesn't matter. It was so close. I feel like this one, Andrew, I feel like you had better jokes in earlier rounds, and they weren't backloaded. And Divya had multiple beats to a lot of her jokes. I think Divya took this round.
All right, 2 for Divya. Chloe.
Yeah, I think the room was very tense for a while. I think you guys are getting really into it. There's a golf energy in here right now that I'm not quite understanding. Andrew, I think you've navigated that very well. You have a good stage presence overall, and you're able to dig into it and override it. Divya, I do think this round, again, I just think you were more clever. I really like the MySpace joke. I really like the lambskin joke, so I'm going to give it to Divya as well.
3 for Divya. All right, so tied up. Going to the audience. Right now, you guys get to decide who's going to the finals. It's not tied? Yeah, but tied the first one. 1 for Andrew, 1 for Divya.
You just got here.
Yeah. All right, are you guys ready? What you're gonna do? You're gonna clap for one person and one person only. If you think that Andrew Manning's going to the finals, clap right now. I don't know what you did to that guy, but if you think Divya Gunasekaran's going to the championship, clap it up right now. I'm going to give it to Andrew. Andrew Manning won this one. Great job. All right. Are you guys ready for your final battle of the night? Coming to the stage right now, one of the best roasters in the country. Please give it up for John Ajoda.
Oh, boy, thank you.
And roasting John tonight, he's been crushing it this whole tournament, came out of nowhere and is fucking killing it. Please give it up for Josh Lampley.
Came out of nowhere, John.
Oh, shit. Join the club.
Watch out, baby.
The camouflaged up, dude, yeah. All right, am I going first?
Yeah.
I thought we were still riffing. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. Let's take a moment to lock in, everybody. Josh is a quarter Cuban. I'm half Indian. Okay, we're both pretty racially ambiguous, except when women describe me, it's usually not through tears to a campus security officer.
They're not real cops anyway. It doesn't matter. John is half Indian, half Italian. Or as they call him in his home state of New Jersey, the N-word.
Damn, it's a shame Andrew took all the clever Indian racism, but just put the slurs together, baby. Every weekend, Josh's girlfriend, this is true, comes over to my house to play Dungeons and Dragons. And I'm still doing your show tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we have a respectful and fun afternoon of gaming. And then my friend fucks her. You guys don't know him. All right.
John's hair is thinning, but his body is not. He is a little self-conscious about his weight gain, though, which is why he now keeps his shirt on when he rapes.
Josh used to be, his first job, he was a receptionist. Isn't that a woman's job? And now he does shitty stand-up comedy. Isn't that a woman's job? And now he's nervous to be near me. Isn't that...
John's mom is a fat white bitch from New Jersey. So, of course, his Indian dad left and never came back, okay? Legend says he's still chasing the black kid who robbed his deli to this day.
Round one was fire. Derek Humphreys, why don't you tell us what you think?
Oh, my God, man. Wow, what a great round. Get up for these guys again. Josh, so inventive and everything like that. I want to hate him because he's so hot, but and even does puns, which, I mean, wow, even after a year in comedy, dude, still. You know what? And I, John, you do look like a brown guy who would call ICE. You have a very brown Republican vibe about you, and it's weird because you're so inventive at jokes. I gotta give it to you.
All right, one for John. Dan.
This is incredible. You guys are both so funny. Also both very handsome. I don't think John's fat at all unless you're only looking at his chin. But yeah, genuinely, I love both your guys' jokes. I love your swagger. I love the way that Josh is like coming back with little things, everything after the fucking the woman's job joke. That was like a incredible, brilliant, perfect joke, and Josh knew that, so he went all in like, "Oh, your mom's a fat bitch." Yeah. But yeah, I do give the round to John just because he was so fucking perfect. But Josh, you're really strong. You really.
All right, we're all gonna kiss after. Yeah, JP. All right, two for John. JP, what do you think?
Another really close one, but a fucking great start to this battle. Josh did a great job to dress to conceal himself among the plant life in his part of the stage, and to put himself in a position to hunt John, and John is dressed like one of those Israeli soldiers who got caught because he didn't run faster than the women. They're cowards, is what I'm saying. They're cowards. John brought a little bit of theater to this first round. There was a little bit of acting out, and I like that one joke hit so hard when you had like the 3 beats to it. I think I give it to John.
All right, John's got the round wrapped up. With Chloe, what do you think about this one?
Question is, which one of you rapes more? Apparently, both out here. Yeah, I agree. I think it went to John. I love that you made your own catchphrase during the battle. So yeah, John takes it. Yeah.
All right, John's got round one, but let's get on to round two.
Again, John is half Indian, half Italian, which means he talks with his hands and cooks with his feet. This motherfucker eats tortellini, guys. That's crazy. This is true. Before sex, John likes to warm his penis up on one of those hot dog rollers. Yeah. John's ex was actually Egyptian, so you know that pussy sphinx. Probably smell crazy in there. Okay. Guys, I don't care what anyone says. John did not participate in 9/11 because terrorists don't like him either. But since he's from New Jersey, he does give 9/11 two big booms. Boom, boom.
Damn, dude, if only real life was TikTok, man. Anyway, to prepare for this roast, I joined an exclusive group of select individuals, people that watched Josh's YouTube comedy special. 438 views after 4 months. How embarrassing. Just a word of advice. If you're going to have your podcast co-host comment about how funny you are, make sure they use their alt accounts next time. I'm still doing your show tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's
Can't
hilarious, guys. Anyway, maybe the views are so low because he's tackling such controversial topics, like how dating is weird. And his big closer, saying thank you and walking off stage. But listen, I'm glad it exists. Comedy should be for everyone. Some avant-garde boundary-pushing artists, and some people like guys with silly accents reading puns. Hey, Josh, are you from Tennessee? Because the only 10 I see is the number of likes on your YouTube special.
Round two. Derek Humphreys, let's start us off.
Oh man, another great round. John, it's weird you committed all that bullshit to that book right there. I don't know if you threw this round to make it more interesting, but even Josh's gay puns did way better than your shit. So I'm gonna give this one to Josh.
One for Josh. JP.
Yeah, Josh came out strong, really brought the heat starting off this round. And then, John, I felt like you were muttering your jokes under your breath as if you were, correcting a factual inaccuracy throughout the round. Well, it's actually not. No, it's... It wasn't.
I realized nobody gave a shit, and then I lost. Yeah.
And now you're kind of regaining your courage, maybe for round 3, it seems. But I think I give that one to Josh.
2 for Josh. Chloe.
Yeah, when Josh first started, I was like, he's coming in with all the bravado. He's coming in with all the energy. Really excited to see John come back with some clever, witty jokes. And that just didn't really happen in this round, unfortunately. Josh, I do think you took that. Totolini is going to stick with me for a while. So give it to Josh.
All right, 3 for Josh. Dan.
I'm still stuck on this is true. John puts his dick in a hot dog roller. It's true. Yeah. But yeah, I think I agree with everyone. It almost kind of felt like John is so confident that he was kind of playing with his prey like a cat a little bit. So I'm excited to see. You're going to come back with the next round, or you're going to be punished by your own hubris. Let's see.
All right, we had a big word to finish off Josh's sweep on that round. All right, right now, you guys ready for the last round? Who's going to the championship? Round 3, Josh versus John. Let's go.
All right. Josh's mom is a Cubano. Is that why her pussy smells like ham and Swiss cheese? I can do it too.
You just need to put a little more pussy into it, man. That's all. John's neck is crazy long. It evolved that way so he wouldn't have to smell himself. The closest John gets to a shower is driving Uber pool.
God, shouldn't you be getting inspired by a picture of a basketball on fire or something? Dude, Josh was actually a star high school athlete until last week when they realized a 30-year-old man was sneaking into the practices. He runs this comedy show I'm doing tomorrow, by the way, with his high school sweetheart. She's going to be a sophomore next year.
John looks like the fella that shot Malala. Quit reading on the bus, bitch. Come on.
What was she wearing? All right, anyway. She grew up to really be not that hot. Anyway, Josh does have those chill surfer vibes, right? Surfing the web for child pornography. Oh, hang 10, dude, hang 10. But he's from the South, so hang 10 doesn't mean surfing.
Ooh. Ooh. John wasn't lying earlier. He does play Dungeons and Dragons with my girlfriend, which is so much gayer than trying to fuck her, dude. Be a man, roofie or goblet or something. Come on.
Hey, give it up for the final round, everybody. Chloe, why don't you start us off? Who's going to the championship?
Malala is hot. Malala is hot. Yeah, I think Josh took that one. Just stronger bits all around. I'm gonna give it to Josh.
One for Josh. JP.
Yeah, same deal. Classic bully nerd dynamic. We were hoping throughout that maybe it would switch roles, but I think Josh drove it home in the third round. I give this one to Josh.
2 for Josh. Derek.
Wow, what a tough battle. Honestly, John, until we got to know each other, I thought Dungeons and Dragons was like your part of your religion. And, weird to find out an Indian guy hates women so much. And, I don't want to be the guy to do it, but I'm gonna have to. I gotta go with Josh on this one.
Josh has it wrapped up. He's going to the finals. Dan, what are your final thoughts?
Yeah, John, I'm sorry. Your stuff's so brilliant, so creative, but Josh,
People are talking about us,
man. See, I was going to say something nice about Josh now. I think that we go in thinking like these are just stupid puns. What are they? But I think his jokes are so stupid. Like they hit a level of stupid we know is possible, and it circles all the way back around to art. But yeah, great job, Josh. Great job, John. But yeah, Josh is took.
We did it, everybody! Give it up for a great battle. Josh is going to the championship versus Andrew Manning, which is going to happen here on March 5th for $1,000. Don't miss it. Thank you guys for coming.